on. Well, good morning, everybody. All right, I'm going to talk about wealth has laws. Wealth has laws. Now, a lot of us don't realize that wealth has laws because we haven't got to that point yet. I've been teaching on 4 levels of money, which is survival money. That's what's in your pocket. People out there on the streets doing what they have to do just to survive. That's called survival money. None of y'all there. God bless you for you. None of y'all there. The second level of money is everyday money. That's in your pocket. Everyday money. That's part of the wealth. Okay. Now, understand. The third type of wealth is investment money. Some of you got involved with ACN at $4.99. Some of you got in at $1.99, whatever. That's investment. Some of you got some other investments. Some of you got in crypto. Some of you got in real estate. But that's called investment money. That's level 3 side of money. And then there's the 4th side of money called FU money. And that's what you think it is, Miss James. That's not what you think it is. That's called fun unlimited. Fun till daddy takes your teeth. It's called Fun Unlimited, Mr. Ismail. Fun Unlimited, Miss Marie B. Willie Cribbs, Fun Unlimited. Now, wealth has laws. See, most of us never been taught the laws of wealth. God gave me 3 billionaires at a young age. He gave me the laws of wealth. And some people, no matter where they go, they always land on their feet because they understand the laws. It's said that if you give 99% of the people $1 billion, the 1%ers end up with before dawn the next day, because most people don't understand the laws of wealth. Right now, we're going through a climate change in our world, as you could see it. What do you mean by that, Mr. Thomas? Where do you stand in your ACN business? See, in our lifetime, never has God stopped the whole world. Oh my God, stop the whole world, open the heavens up, line the stars up. Have you noticed things are costing more and more, and they're lying? Let me not get into political things, but they're lying to you. But let's go back to the laws. First of all, the first law of wealth, you got to have first law of wealth is vision. Write that down. Vision, Mr. Dave Culver. Vision. You know, the other day I took some time to reflect, and I'm always reflecting on the past. How do you see the future? By reflecting on the past. And this is going to get deep for some of y'all because y'all never heard this before, but you got to look and you got to take time out, quality time to think. Write this down. To think is to create. Come on. To what much time to think? How much? See, your mind is so bombarded with daily stuff, with TV, the radio, with chat this and chat that, and Zoom here and Zoom there, and Facebook that, and crack up that, and all this media stuff. When was the last time you took it just 30 minutes a day just to get in a quiet place? See, in one of my bedrooms, I have a massage chair, and I go in there and I just quietly close it down, turn the chair on, and just let my mind go. And I any situation I have my notepad with me, a pen to solve the issue. See, all successful people are problem solvers. The more bigger problem you solve, the more money you make, right? Ooh, there's a nugget right there. The more problems you can solve, the bigger your income gets. What do we do in ACN? We help people solve problems of saving money on their bills. Mr. Joe Marsharp did one the other day. Lady locked her in at a fixed rate. His text message he gave the other day was, hey, everybody, the power bills here in Texas are going up. Let's get you locked in at a fixed rate for the next 12 months. He's solving a problem. Man, we're problem solving. So write this down. 95% of things people see, most people have to have sight, called sight. They got to see it to believe it. 5%ers have what I call insight. That's you guys, insight. You have insight to see where you want to go. You have insight on that day to close out regional director. You have insight if your regional director close out that RVP position. Now, if you don't have it written down, that means you don't plan on getting it done. It's just that simple. You know, I've showed you before. Every year I wrap my goals out. I got 30 years of goals in a green book. 30 years, I can reflect back. Listen to me, 30 years I can reflect back. Some of you can't reflect back on nothing because you never write nothing down. There's regional directors don't even write stuff down. Don't take notes. That's crazy to me. And that blows my mind. And they stuck there many, many years. Why? Because they don't come through osmosis. Every time Mr. Dean Torelli comes out, he brings out one of his notebooks. Go back into history. Every time that Mr. Shaquille Cooper, right young age of 28, brings out, he got 28 notebooks in a sack. I mean, in a GI bag. You know why? That's powerful. I'm looking at Dave Carver. Dave Carver got books and books and books and look, books and books and books. Why? Because he's invested in his future. You got to invest back in your future, folks. It just ain't 199 and that's it. No, you got to invest back in your future. So anyway, let's go back to sight and insight. Let me give you an idea what I'm talking about. The building and the house that you're in is a building, a house you're in. Do you realize somebody had the insight to see it before it was built? That's right, Sherion. It was somebody had it in their mind before it was built. They saw something, they drew it out on a piece of paper. They went over to the architect and said, here's the sketches. I want you to draw it out for me schematically. And then they took the schematics and went down to City Hall and said, City Hall, I need to approve the plumbing and the wiring and all this stuff. And I need to get these permits pulled. And then they went over to the contractor and said, contractor, I want you to build this on that piece of property there. And before it was built, Willie Cribbs, you saw a remnant sitting on the land, what it's going to look like when it was built. But you drive by there every day, Mr. Emmanuel, and you say, that's going to be on that land? And they show you what it's going to look like, Delmar Sharp, for it's built. And then all of a sudden you drive by a week later, construction going on. Go by 6 months later, it's built, just like the picture. Am I right? Am I right, Tammy Williams? It is built, but somebody, Mr. Curtis Evans, had the insight to see in their brain before it came into fruition, Albert. So you have to have insight. Do you have insight on what your goal is going to be in the closing out the next 58 days to get to regional director? Is it up here? Then put it on the paper and make it, go to work and make it real. Quit being like 95. Oh, I got to see it before I believe it. I tell you what, Mr. Evans, show it to me. Who said that the other day was teaching on evidence? Mr. Terrelli, you got evidence. You got evidence, Carol Baker. It works. Use your upline. Man, it works. It works. Man, when I show pictures of things and places I've been quietly, why? I got evidence. Because 95% of people, I got to see a check before I believe. Let me see your check. But they have no insight of the potential, Mr. Payon, what it could be. Be Pacific. Oh, my God. Be Pacific. Let me give an example of being Pacific with the law of vision. I already had my vision in my mind. I wanted my mansion to look like. And when I pulled up to it in Sacramento, 8,000 square, well, 10,000 square, I pulled up to it. And I already had a vision, Mr. Payon, on an acre land, circle driveway. And when I pulled up, I saw the pyramids on both sides of the circle driveways. You go in and out, and the house had a pyramid on top of it. It was a beautiful Mediterranean-style mansion. It was gorgeous. And when I pulled up, I even got out the car, I told the real estate agent, I said, that's my house. That's my house. I'm buying that house. She goes, you ain't even seen it yet. Oh, yeah, I had. It's in here. Don't you get it? It was already in my mind. I never wanted a little cute house. Cute as but cute. Oh, it's a cute man. Freddie Sherman, he'd knock you out talking cute. Be a cute house. Man, I want a mansion. No cute house for broke people. It's cute. I ain't no dog. I ain't no what. Come on, cute. When you pull up my damn, what is it? Wow, who's he? Man, it was a vision. I wasn't gonna stop till I got there, Miss Walker. And now we're getting so passive. Write this down. With vision, write this down. With vision, you can increase your income. With what, Mr. Thomas? With vision. Mr. Diggory, write that down. With vision. Come on, Mr. Jetta. With vision, you can increase your income. Wow, to match your dreams, Man, I used to go parties at my house, my downline, and they open. I had a 4-car garage and the circle driver, all my Mercedes and all 4 cars. Man, I was like, wow, back in the day. Wow. So my vision, I saw the house before I saw the house. Oh my God. There's a nugget right there. I saw the house before I what? Say it with me, Pastor Thomas. Saw the house. Come on, Zoe. I saw the house before I saw the house. Where was the house? It was in my mind first, Mr. King. It was in my mind, Mr. Marvin Carter. I saw the house before I saw the house. Now that lady, real estate lady, thought I was tripping or something. You ain't been inside yet. You gonna buy it? Oh yeah, it's gonna be my house. And guess what happened? I bought it. Yes, I did. Oh yes, I did. It's so funny that the kitchen was so big. My mother kept coming up, and you know we had the little island there. Miss Natasha Ismail. She kept washing the fruit at the island where the fruit, where you wash the fruit down and vegetable. Well, yeah. She says, "Honey, this big old house. You think they could put a bigger sink in here?" I said, "Mama, that's where you wash the sink." So it was so funny. But anyway, God bless me. So with vision, you can increase your income. Some of you can't even see RD. That's why you ain't got there. Uh-oh. Yeah, you ain't got RD. You ain't mapped out RD because you don't have a vision to get there because you don't think you can get there. So that's why you haven't got there. Let alone write it down. See, with vision, you can increase your income to match your dreams instead of shrinking your dreams to match your income. See, that's what broke people do. Well, we got to cut back, honey. We got to cut back. Yeah, girl, we can't. Hey, things are going up. I can't buy that pork. I can't buy that. Things going up. Why don't you increase your income to match your vision instead of decreasing your income to match your. Woo, Lord have mercy. Number 2, the law of the mind. 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 Mind. You got to have a mind to understand. You got to have a mind. See, 95%ers, what they think doesn't happen. How many times you tell, well, I'm too good for that. Well, I'm a little intimidated. That's right. And you are, because you plant that seed and it just nourishes and nourishes and nourishes. Let me tell you something about me. One of the things I had bad in my life. Every December, I kept saying I had a bad year one year, December. I must have been 28 years old. And I kept saying, man, every December is bad. Guess what happened next December? It was bad. Man, I knew it. Guess what happened next December? It was bad. Jewel, guess what? For 5 years, Mr. Ken Hayes, I kept saying it was bad. And I said, Al, what are you doing to yourself? You're bringing it on yourself. And same thing with your health. Oh, my girl, let me tell you what happened. Girl, my arm's hurt. Oh, my God. You got them people you call up, and every time you call them, there's something wrong with them. Girl, let me tell you about my hip over here. Girl, let me tell you, it's hard, my muscles over here. Girl, it's like you don't even want to call them. Quit passing on negative thinking to your mind. Your mind is, write this down, your mind is an incubator. Listen up to me. Your mind is an incubator. Whatever you feed it, it multiplies. Multiply. Don't let me get the multiplication and addition. It multiplies. It multiplies. It multiplies. It multiplies. It multiplies. It multiplies. Wow. So what are you feeding your mind? We got a couple books here. Oh, here's one of this: Overcoming Rejections, How It'll Make You Rich. We just talked about that on the call the other day. I ordered it. Yeah. Oh, here's another one I got to read. Look at this one. Winning the war on your what? Mind. Winning the war on your what? Mind. Some of y'all need to get this because your mind is messing you up. Winning the war on your mind. Winning the war on your mind. Winning the war on your mind. Change your thinking. Change your life. By Craig Gerswell. Oh, listen to that. Winning the war on your what? Your mind. On your what? On your mind. On your what? On your mind. On your what? On your mind. Wow. This is a gift I got to get wrapped. Overcoming objections can make you rich. Aaron Burke talked about this. Yeah. Oh, I just got that one too. I'm a reader. Readers are leaders. What does your mind think? When you get off this call, what is your mind telling you to go do? Well, it's time for I normally do this. What's going on with your mind? Be careful who you associate with too. I'm very careful who I associate with. Who are you associating with? The same people that don't have none of your services, not even part of your business, not a customer, nothing. Girl, I don't know. You've been doing that ACM about, 3 years now? You still stuck at ETL? I don't know if that thing works. I wouldn't do it if I were you. Girl. Oh, man, I don't know, Miss Judith Allen, girl. I'm going to tell you, hey, I don't. Man, when you gonna become regional director, Mr. Dwight? Hey, I don't know about that, Gail. Hey, I don't. Who you hanging around with? Are they pulling you up to your world? Hallelujah! Or you letting them tear you down to their world? Let me say it again. Are you lifting them up to your world? My God, are you letting them tear you down to your world? Don't let anybody tear you down. Get away from negative thinking people. When they came out with a camera years ago called a Kodak camera, the owner of the company idea said, look, I must incubate myself from negative thinking people. Folks, have you eliminated the negative people out of your life as much as possible? I know we all got them. I see mine around Christmas and Thanksgiving, but understand it's on my time. That's right. I time it. I don't have time is very important. I can't be around. I got to get prayed up to get around negative people. Holidays, I see my family. Some of them I got to get prayed up for ourselves. I'll be honest with you. And I got limited time to see them. I got 2 hours of waste here. 2 hours. I got to go. Don't let no weeds. That's right. Pluck up those weeds around you and get rid of them because your garden can't grow. Lord have mercy. Law of the mind. So 95% is what you think, what you think, what you think. 5% determined success is results. Yeah, see, you can have, oh my God, what you think. 95% of things you think don't happen. 5%ers determine success by the results. How do you expect to get any ideas you ain't talk to nobody? It's common sense. Man, I'm at the bowling alley with 8 people and Steve, Mr. Steve Payton, Regional Vice President Platinum, and he videotaped me prospecting the guy at the next alley. He got his number and everything. But see, we had so much time, so much fun the other night here in Vegas. It was a blast, but I'm always working. I'm always working. I'm always working. ABC stands for what? What does it stand for? Come on, tell me, what does it stand for? Put in the chat. Come on, Ed Navarro, what does ABC stand for? What does ABC stand for? TJ, you always listen to me. Here's your chance to chime in. Put in the text, girl. What does ABC stand for? Oh, come on, Jamar Sharp. I knew you got it, sir. That's why I didn't call on you. Charlene got it too. All right, Mr. Curtis Evans, regional director out there in South Carolina. There you go. Always be closing. Always be closing. Always be closing. Why do you think I brought everybody together to go bowling on Wednesday night? Why do you think I did that? Well, not only is it a social thing, but it gives me a chance to talk to new IBOs and socialize with them, not just ACN, but the conversations all around ACN. We had bowled a couple lanes, a couple games, and guess what? We got more training done right there bowling. See, socialization. I'm telling you guys, I'm missing the point. And while I'm doing that, I said, watch me get this guy's number. Blah, 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 blah. Steve, he videotaped it. Why? Because I'm always closing. Why am I senior vice? I'm always closing. I'm always talking to people. Like a politician, walk around shaking hands, kissing babies, waving at folks. Vote for me and I'll set you financially free. So I'm always on top. I'm always on it. Because why? It's not work for me. It's fun. See, some of y'all struggle with just how are you doing? My name is Al Thomas, and what's your name? Do you keep your options open? Oh my God, I'll shoot you too. Y'all scared of me, especially if you got bad breath. Come on, make it simple. It's so simple to go out and talk to people. So let's go back. Number 2, the mind, the mind, the mind, the mind, the mind, the mind. Some of y'all do, I'm gonna say, oh my God. The mind, your mind, what's on your mind? What's on your mind? Are you thinking of business all the time? Or you thinking, man, I got a bill to pay. Man, they ain't want to get with me. I don't know if they want to sign up with me. The last person did. I don't know if I should even say anything about ACN. I ain't know how to work in the conversations. You see, that's what's messing you up, your mind, your own mind. Number 3, let me go to number 3 here. The laws of value, the laws of value, the law of value. If you increase your skill, and I always talk about skills. See, how do I look, to get better at anything, you just got to increase your skills. Jim Rohn said, skills, 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 skills. Where's the other book? The skills, 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 skills. Go pro. Nothing but skills. Look, I got page tab. Look at it. Look at, I got tabs in here. Tabs in here. Tabs. Look at there. Tabs and more tabs. Why? Because I want my skills to get better. You can't get right president. You've been doing it. So what? Like a good medical doctor, they got to study to keep passing the exam so they can teach medicine. Skills. Go back. I done been through this book at least 39 times. Some of my leadership, y'all know what I'm talking about. I preach and teach out of this. That's why it's all the pages have been back. Some of y'all don't have that book, Go Pro by Eric Worre. Oh my God, skills, Mr. Thomas. Okay, let's go back. Specialized knowledge versus specialized skill. Let's see, there's a lot of people with specialized knowledge, PhD, poor, hungry, and desperate. I'm sorry, MBA. I have a skilled MBA, which stands for massive, you know what? Okay, there you go. See, all these people got degrees, can say things longer than the room here. I mean, all these but watch this. They're hurting today. They're broke today. But then that will pivot. There's another keyword. Write that word down. Pivot. They got to be able to pivot. That's right. Pivot into better skills. Miss Tracy Gilmore, write that down. Pivot into better skills. I can't. There you go. Mr. Jamal Sharp put it in. I can't say it. Taped. But you have to be able to pivot. Here again. Pivot. Pivot with better what? Skills. Skills. Look, when I was born, the doctor, he slapped me and I slapped him back. I'm just joking. My mom said, look, I didn't have any skills when I was born. You didn't have any skills when you were born. You had to develop them as you grow, and I'm still growing. You got to develop your skills. Never, ever stop developing skills. Skills will get you to the next level in your business. Skills will help you develop yourself to become a better talker, a better leader, a better father, a better husband, a better wife. Skills, skills, skills. Wow. So specialized knowledge on one side, but I really have specialized skills. See, with skills, I'll do this every time. Some of y'all got all that knowledge, but you ain't got no basic skills. Let me move off that one. So if you increase your skills, you increase your income. Let me say it again. If you increase your skills, you increase your income. See, the marketplace will determine that. See, the marketplace says, okay, Mr. Dennis Michael, you're just this. So therefore, we're going to pay you ETL level scale. Oh, if you increase your skills and you go to regional director, we'll pay you regional director skills. Hey, if you become a regional director, increase your skills, now you become a regional vice president. But see, the marketplace determines their value. You determine that value as well. You put it in, you'll get it out, but some of you ain't put it in to get it out. So it's basic common sense. So the marketplace determines the value. So what is your specialty in skills to get an IBO, to get a customer? What is your skill value? IBOs, customers. ACN only pays us on two things: IBOs and getting them qualified with customers. That's it. There's only two master things we got to master. Oh, third is getting people to meetings. I forgot that one. Well, that's a big one. Orange Solomon, get people better than you to meetings bigger than you. That's it. So, Mr. Thomas, what you're saying, sir, I just got to get good at talking to people, getting them in the business, and getting customers. Okay, I can do that. And then get them to the international event coming up in 58 days. Oh, yeah. That includes the weekly meetings you do too, huh? Yeah. Oh, I can do that, Mr. Thomas. I know you can. I know you can. It's so stupidly simple, but why do we got to complicate it? You're sitting there, well, you're at bat. You got to go. Why do you go? You're sitting there in the baseball game. You're up to bat. Why would you have to go to third base, then first base, then second base, then run home plate? You out. Why do y'all complicate something so doggone freaking simple? It is not that difficult. So let's move on. We got skill number 3. I think I got time. Let me see. Okay, let me see if your specialties is where you spend your time. So you're spending your time. Watch this. Are you spending your time developing your skills that they're so sharp? So sharp. The Bible says iron sharp. Are you developing your skills? Are you home practicing an hour a day your skills? You know, every actor or actress that I've seen or known, or probably even seen on TV without knowing them, don't you think they take their script and they practice their script to get good at it? What do you think? You think they just read it one day, they're good at it? You think they're at home behind closed doors practicing their script? Practice. We go to baseball practice, basketball practice, choir rehearsal practice. Why? To get better. Why ain't you practicing your skills in ACN? How to say it to customers. Let me practice with somebody. Hey, once I did a couple months ago, I did a thing. Well, hey, get on here and practice how to do the 1 through 10. Do you realize this regional directors got mad because they can't read the sucker? Do you realize that people have never come back? I said, let's keep it simple. Let me teach you. It's so simple. Read it. So simple. Read it. Your best actor or actress in Hollywood, their script is about that thick. Our script is 1 page. For crying out loud. Practice with somebody else to get better with it. Now, guess what all the ETLs are doing the 1 through 10s, Tuesday and Thursdays? Why? They're so good at it. I'm very comfortable. Why? Because they've done it enough times. Are you sharpening your tools in conversation, getting the skill? There's that word again, skills. Queen A, skills. Ursula Allen, skills. Carol, look, a skill. Are you developing your skills? What to say? Don't get on here and just write it down. Go back and practice it. Practice it. Practice it. Practice it. Your favorite music artists, they don't go on stage and just no. They're in sync with each other. Why? Because they practice. When's the last time you took out some time every day to practice how to get better in the conversation? Well, Miss Thomas, I get a question. Then we give the answer. Hey, Miss Thomas, I got another question. Then we give you the answer, but you don't even practice it. Let me write this down. Unfortunately, 95% of the population spends its time specializing in things that doesn't need to lead to wealth or happiness. 95% of the population takes its time and specializes in things that doesn't lead to wealth nor happiness. That's right. Oh, they can tell you what every Kardashian, what they're wearing, and they can tell you this, that, they can tell you what's on this channel, and guys in football, I don't know. I don't watch it. I don't know. I got too much time. I got too many things I want to accomplish and too many things I'm reading. I get my skills better. I'm learning a lot. Wow. Even the day's environment. Do you realize how blessed we are in this environment? No traveling, no hotel, no airfare, no cleaning. Come on, no late night eatings, no catching planes, getting up early. All this stuff. I'm just like, oh no, I'll ever travel again. Why? I can get on this call and be anywhere in the world. I've said before, 3 countries one day, 5 cities the same day, home for dinner, and never left my house. I took my clothes to the cleaners. Lady said, Miss Thomas, we haven't seen you in years. I go, look at me, I got wash and wear clothes on. I love it. You realize how much time and money I spent? I save every month. And not only that, now I have more time to get into developing my skills. I'm reading and reading and reading and still reading more. Do you realize? And then I YouTube a lot of these leaders that I enjoy. Do you realize how much more time in a day I got to get Al Thomas's skill set better, to be able to pivot in today's modern world? But you watching all these Netflix, he flicks, she flicks on Facebook all the time. Text, oh, I liked what you wear. I liked. You're so goofy. If you spend more time developing your skills, you'd be a regional vice president by now. Anyway, well, let me be quiet and leave that one alone. So the marketplace pays you on the value depending upon your skills. Last law, number 4, the law of reaping and sowing. Uh-oh, this is going to get deep. Reaping, and let me put my boots on. Reaping and sowing. Let me put them on. Yeah, put my boots on. Y'all ain't going to like this one. If you plant an apple, do you get an apple or you get a tomato? Well, much time was that a dumb question? Well, no. Some people, is a tomato, Mr. Thomas. In other words, you need to take personal responsibility and going out there. You need to take personal responsibility. Not the other line, not the sideline. You do. You do. What did Dean Durrell say yesterday? He has several people on the charts. When have you ever been on the charts? See, that goes back to reaping and sowing. How many IBOs have you put in the last, say, 30 days? It goes back to reaping and sowing. How many customers? Reaping and sowing. So take responsibility. Take responsibility. Take responsibility. I'm going to cut that one short because of time. Oh, I got to sneak one other one. The 5th one, the law of desire. Desire. See, you're born with a gift. You are born with a gift. Born with gifts. But if you don't know what your gifts are, once you define your gift, the desire is simple. See, I was born with a gift for this business because it's easy for me. And why is it easy for me? Let me tell you why. Not that I was born with that. It was easy because I had the desire to want to work without using my hands. My hands are soft as a baby's bottom. And a lot of times I tell people, feel my hands. And guys say, man, your hands are soft. Why? Because I use this because of the skills I developed through reading books. They don't have to use this. Some people's hands are so rough because they haven't built the skills to use this yet. Wow. Wow. I never, Mr. Thomas, wow. So the softer my hands are, meaning I'm developing skills by reading books, and then I can use this rather than this, and my backbone, my back, my back, my back. How many people you know, older people? My back is hurting, my back is out, my back. Why? They never develop skills. See, I take these, watch this, I take these and put in here. Yeah, I take these, let me go again, and put in my mind by reading constantly all the time. Got new ones just came in. So I can use this in developing better skills. So Al Thomas don't have to use these. I've shaken some people's hand like, man, where you work at? Oh my God, I need to help you out of here. Wow. Wow. So the more you indoctrinate these in times of need right now, the more you use the skills to use this rather than this. How rough are your hands? How rough are your hands? Let me tell you something. I'm gonna end it on this. I was a young puppy coming up. My dad would get under the car and work on the hood and work on his car back in the day. You could do that. And I never forget, he passed, he said, give me the wrench, give me the pliers. I'm under the hood with him, and my hands got dirty with oil and junk, and I skunk. I'm like, oh my God. I looked at him like, I don't ever want to go through this again. I don't ever want to have a job. I got to use this. And I made a decision, probably at 12 years old, to use this instead of this. That wasn't for me. What's for you? You have the skills. I double, triple dare you. Let's see how gutsy you are. If you really think you are bad like you think you are. I double, triple dare you. 58 days RD. Who's up for the challenge? Put in the chat. And don't play around. Don't just say it to be saying it. Let's see. Do you believe in yourself that better? Are you going to go to work and make it real? Regional directors, you should pop out 2 RDs by that time. It's all up to you. I'm not here to be impressed. I'm already there. I'm trying to say, y'all got to put it down and go for it. Don't just say it. Put it down and go for it. Go for it. You ain't got nowhere to go but up. Some of us are so far down we can reach up and scratch an ant on the belly. You got nowhere to go but all you got to do is help develop your skills. You'll get there. Develop your skills. The marketplace will determine your income by the skills you have. ACN says, depending upon your skills, will pay at these different levels. See, it's the same thing. Don't you get it? Why be stuck in the same position? Same position year after year. I don't get that. And then they give away a position. Our team coordinator, RD, just stay, but move like water. Move. Get to moving.